welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Monica Muli. In case you're new here, you're most welcome on this channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video about how I quit my 9-to-5 job. Yes, my 9-to-5 corporate job to join YouTube and how it has been so far. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. So guys, I have been doing voiceovers for such a long time, almost all my videos. It's been a long time since I did a talk through video, and I said, yeah, why not? So I'm going ahead. I'm mixing these two concealers just to clean up my eyelids for eyeshadow. And yeah, I had already done my eyebrows, although today I feel like I did not do them nicely, very nicely, I must say. It's been a long time since I threaded my brows, and that's why I think it's much difficult for me to do them. Yeah, so I'm going to the salon very soon. Yeah, because I only prefer one guy doing my brows. So guys, let's get into the story. I was working in one of the taxi hailing companies, a company like Uber, but like it's the third largest taxi company in Kenya, which is Kenyan owned, because I say like that because it is owned by an Asian guy. Yeah guys, today I'll not be talking about why I quit my job. I'll just tell you how I quit my job, because I'll do that on another video, but I think not anytime soon, because the reasons were so deep guys, so deep. So, and this is something I've never discussed with anyone. Only my family members know this. The reason why I really quit my job. So very likely I have been just prepping my eyelids for the eyeshadow, and today I'm going for a very simple look guys, very simple look. My face bit today will not be something dramatic. Yeah, this is how my eyelids look like. I'm using this precise brush to apply a dark shade on my eyelid, because I'm going for a smoky eye, but very simple guys, very simple. So yeah guys, I was working in that company for 3 years plus, and I was on the social media department, but I started as not intern, I started as a customer care agent, since the company does not have a call center or something like that. So yeah, I started there as customer service agent, but the plan was after a month I was to be transferred to the social media department, because by then it had not been established in the company. So yeah, they were looking for, I think, a digital manager by then, so that she would come create the department, and now we were falling under the social media manager. Yeah, so I had been there for so long, and one of the reasons why I quit is I felt like I had overgrown the role which I was playing, and which sometimes I will shift to content creation. I wanted to resign for such a long time, and I was just afraid to make the decision, and circumstances just forced me to shift, like just to resign. So one day I was just sitting on my desk, and I decided, you know what, enough is enough, and I've had enough of this, and I'm going to resign. So what I did was, I never told anybody. I was sitting on my desk, and I googled a resignation letter, straight up. Straight up. So on top of this black shade, I'm going to blend a brown shade just on my crease area, using the same brush. So yeah, I decided to Google a resignation letter. I copied the best I could get and I copy pasted it on my corporate email address as draft, and I started editing the letter. So I edited the letter. I finished editing and I sent it to the GM at the time, who also resigned like 2 months after I left, or a month, I think so. He also resigned. Guys, I'm just blending the two shades so that there will be no harsh lines in between the shades. And I'm having such a good time telling this story. I've never told this story to anyone actually. Not even my family members know how. They know the reasons why, but they don't know how I resigned my job, how I quit my job. After 3 days when I sent the letter, that's when 2 or 3 days after I sent the letter to the GM, that's when I told my desk mate, you know what, I've resigned. She was shook. She could not believe it until I showed her the email I sent to the GM, and then she was like, what? But we had been talking with her, and my conversations with her have always been how I wanted to just get into makeup and specifically open my own YouTube channel. Yeah, so she asked me, okay, now that you have resigned, what's your plan? I told her, baby girl, I don't have any plan, which was so true. I never had a plan. But in the back of my mind, I knew for sure someday, I didn't know when, I didn't know even how, but I knew one day I'm going to invest and open my own YouTube channel. And also, I wanted to become a makeup artist, which I did, and that is just a story for another day. So guys, I'm going to do my lashes off camera and then I'm coming back. So guys, I have finished doing my eyelashes and I'm going ahead to wipe any fallouts from the eyelashes with this wet wipe. Let's now moisturize my face because it is very dry. I hope you guys can see from the camera. It is just very, very dry. So I'm using this Nivea. I like this Nivea lotion. I think it is called Nivea Body Repair and Care. Yeah, that is what I'm using on my face because it is too dry, and I think this lotion has a serum which really helps. If you have dry skin, try lotions with a lot of serum. That really helps. Also, if you have sunscreen, you can put on sunscreen before going in with your lotion. Just that I'm just doing this video for today, so I'm not going anywhere today. It is just my shoot day, and yeah, so I'll not be wearing sunscreen. Make sure you moisturize your face. Even if you have oily skin, guys, always moisturize your face. Because if you have oily skin and you don't moisturize your face, then your body sends signals to your skin to produce more oil just to make sure that your face is moisturized. Make sure you press in the product into your skin. So I'm going in with my foundation and I'm just going to put it on my face because I feel like when you put it on the beauty blender absorbs most of the product. So yeah, even when you're using a brush, when you don't have a lot of product to work with, always put product on your face and then blend it out. with whatever tool you have. Yeah, so today I'm going to use this beauty blender, and I'm just blending it in. Always press the product in, blend it in very nicely. Yeah guys, by the way, I resigned my 9 to 5 in 2019 November, and then come 2020 COVID hit, but that's not our story today. So after telling my desk mate that I was resigning, that I had already resigned, we started discussing what am I gonna do. Honestly, I was not so sure what I wanted to do, but one thing I was sure of was I always wanted to open my own YouTube channel and do makeup on my YouTube channel. Yeah, so I'm going to add a little more on my forehead. Ooh, that's a lot of product, guys, but we are going to blend it out. Always start with the your inner face going outwards. So I'm going to start here, going up. So we discussed on how we discussed on how I wanted to open a YouTube channel for such a long time, being inspired by a lot of Kenyan YouTubers. I must say Joanna Kinuthia really inspired me. Like, she was the first person to ever inspire me to open my YouTube channel. And then Maxine Wabosha, and then Miss Trudy, because if you remember, if you've been following the Kenyan content creators, they started like at the same time. Miss Trudy, Joanna, Wabosha, and Kemuntobea. So when I was on my maternity leave, I used to watch a lot of YouTube. Yeah, and that's where my love for YouTube grew. I just saw these young girls creating a future for themselves. Like, these young girls just taking whatever they have and showing it off to the world. And yeah, they had things to offer to the world. Like, they wanted to share their life, their journey, whether it's makeup tutorials. They wanted to share it with the world, and I was there for it, honey. So yeah, that's how my inspiration came about. I can never ignore the people who inspired me to start my YouTube channel. And then also there was Rosina Sharon, but Rosina Sharon came like a year later. So yeah, there was so much inspiration from these girls, and especially girls who were like the same age as I was by then, and it was so inspiring. That's why I wanted to open my YouTube channel for such a long time. Yeah, but I couldn't, because if you work a 9 to 5 job, you know, it's really difficult to do YouTube and also to commit yourself to your 9 to 5, of which it is very demanding. It is very demanding because, like, you are supposed to deliver your KPIs and all that stuff, get to work on time, and also you can't multitask when you have a 9 to 5 job and a YouTube channel. It's really hard. I know there are people who can and people who have, but for me it was really hard to just to commit to both of them, and I had to choose to serve one master. And so yeah, that's how I quit. I took my leave days, which I had accumulated, and I was not going to work as often that month because I had given them a 1 month notice. And yeah, I was not going to work as much. I was just in the house thinking to myself that here I am, I have resigned from my job and I don't have anything else to do. I don't have any other source of income. How am I gonna survive? You know, that time, I must say that it was really tough. So guys, I'm blending my nose with the remainder of the product on the beauty blender. That's what I'm using. Yeah. And what I didn't understand is YouTube is a journey. You just don't wake up, say I'm gonna open my YouTube channel. Yes, you can wake up and open a YouTube channel. You can have the equipment, you can have the ideas, you know, and people have done it. But for most of the people who have watched their YouTube journeys, it's like it will take you a year plus just to get audience or to build your brand, something like that, which makes sense, which makes a lot of sense to me at the moment, because I'm going to share with you my YouTube journey on another video as well. So yeah, that's how I quit my job. I was going to work once in a while, and when I was there, my mind had already left that place a long time ago. Even before I resigned, even like a year before, like my mind was somewhere else, and my mind was just thinking about doing other things, not sitting on that desk and doing a 9 to 5. Yeah. So guys, as you can see, we have a very nice blend. I really love it. Just take your time to blend your foundation if you want to have a very smooth finish. Take time to blend. Never get tired of blending. That's the secret. That's the secret, guys. No other secret. Blend. Just take your time. For my concealer, guys, I'm using this Elegant Pro concealer in the shade Toffee, and I'm going with that just under my eyes. And this is the way to apply your concealer. You lift it like this so that it can lift your face, especially if you have a round face like I do. You really need to structure your face. Yep. So I will not blend this immediately. I will just wait for it a little bit, and as I wait for it, then I'm going to contour my face. And I'm going to contour under my cheekbones. I don't want to use a lot of product. And as you can see, guys, I'm blending going upwards. Guys, that's how I quit my job. The month was over. I was called by the HR to sign some documents to make sure that I am no longer working for the company. Yeah, and that was it, guys. That was it. So I went back home, and I can say that even if I'm not where I want to be at the moment, quitting that 9 to 5 job was one of my best decisions ever in life. I'm not saying that I can't work a 9 to 5, but that particular place, that particular workplace, it was like the perfect time and the perfect decision to make. And I'm so proud I made that decision then, because life is a journey. And what you knew yesterday is not what you know today. So I just want to encourage somebody who is out there, who is not sure if to quit or not to quit. Honestly, I can't tell you whether to quit or not, but girl, follow your heart. Follow your heart, and your instincts never lie, because that job really came with a lot of baggage, and it was time to unpack the baggage and say, I'm done. Yes, it was about time, and I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did, honestly. I'm contouring my nose with this angled brush. But yeah, what I can tell you is that quitting is not a bad thing. Quitting is not a bad thing, and quitting can be the best decision you can ever make in your life. You are capable of starting something new. You are capable of starting a life all over again. You know, our God is a God of second chances, guys. If you believe in God, then if God is your top priority, then He's a God of second chances. Yeah, and you're capable of doing anything in this life. That's what I've learned so far. Another thing I have learned is always do what you love. Always do what you love, guys, because what you love, you can really monetize what you love. You can really monetize your passions, and you'll never get tired to do what you love, because you have a life, guys. You have a life to live. Always remember you have a life to live, and choose happiness. That's another thing I have learned. Always choose happiness, guys, because when it comes to your mental health, especially if the person you are working for, the person you are working for, and the people you are working with, it's such a toxic environment for you, just leave, because when you die tomorrow, you'll be replaced immediately. Nobody will care about you. Nobody will care about how your family members will feel. Nobody will care about your children. Nobody will care about none of that. You'll be gone, and another replacement will come immediately to enjoy your salary. Yeah, to enjoy your salary, guys. Yeah, so I'm going over with the side which I blended the foundation with, just to remove any harsh lines. And then another thing, guys, I've learned that you'll doubt your decisions, especially when you're starting. You'll doubt every step of the way. You'll doubt yourself. You'll doubt your decisions. Am I making the right decision? Is this working for me? Especially those hard days. Especially those hard days, like, you have to motivate yourself, and you have to understand that you're facing new challenges. So that's why you're making new decisions, which are difficult decisions, because you've never made these decisions before, and so you have to make them for yourself. You have to make them for yourself, and if you don't make those decisions for yourself, somebody else will make them for you, and you'll not like them. So better make the decisions for yourself, and regret later if it doesn't work. Don't regret. Just say that was a lesson learned. That was so deep, guys. To set my concealer, I'm going to use this Fit Me Maybelline powder, which is number 355. It's a lighter shade than my skin tone, and that's why I use it to set my under eyes, because I want my under eyes to be bright. Yeah. And guys, I don't bake. If you don't know how to bake, guys, just start slowly. But for me, I don't bake my under eyes. And then, guys, always press in the product. Press in. Tap, tap, tap. To set my face, I'm using this black opal powder. And then I'm going to tap it in, tap in. It's a translucent powder, guys. If you have watched my videos, then you know I use this powder a lot. I love it because it gives such a matte finish, and your face will stay like matte the whole day if you use this powder. It's not sponsored. So yeah, even if it was sponsored, guys, I would have told you like the truth. I don't want to give false reviews on products on my channel. I want to build such an honest audience, you know. So if you see me marketing a product, just know it works. So moving on to the lips, and I'm using this Davis number 13 pencil and this Joanna K lipstick in the shade Innocent. So it is now time for highlight, and I'm using a Maybelline Master Bronzer palette to highlight my cheekbones, my nose, and also my Cupid's bow. So the last lesson I want to share with you guys is growth is difficult, and growth was never meant to be easy. And for you to grow, you have to put on sacrifices. You have to take a new path. You have to do the things you are not encouraged to do before, or things you are scared of, especially things you're scared of. If you're scared to do that thing, please do it. Another thing is no one will clap for you, especially on those hard days. And so you have to clap for yourself, guys. You have to clap for yourself. I'm blending that with my finger to remove any harsh lines. So I'm going to blend in the blush together with the highlight, and just use a little brush. Just use a little blush. Just use a little blush. I know I'm not using a little. I really love blush, guys. So I'm blending in that with a highlight to make sure that my highlight is not so screaming or my highlight is not so harsh. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. This is today's look. Tell me what you think about it. Yeah, tell me what you think about it on the comment section down below. And I have shared with you 5 lessons. In the video I was sharing lessons. If you are not keen, I have shared with you 5 lessons I have learned when I was transitioning from my 9-to-5 job to my YouTube channel. One of them is always follow what you love and do what you love, then you will monetize it, no matter how long it will take. But somebody is watching, somebody is seeing your passion, and money will come eventually. Whether it will take 2 years, 1 year, money will come, and be patient. 2, you are capable to start again, and you are capable to build to the top. You are capable to start all over again, guys. You are capable of letting your 9-to-5 job go and start all over again. Don't be scared. Number 3 is growth is inevitable, and growth is painful, and growth is not designed to be easy, guys. So if you want to grow, be ready to sacrifice, like be psychologically prepared. Just know that growth is not easy and you're going to pay the price. Number 4 is quitting is not a bad thing, especially if you are quitting just to take care of your mental health, just to take care of your social life, just to take care of anything that is messing with you in your 9-to-5. Quitting is not a bad thing. Just quit and make sure that you get into your a happy space, a happy environment. And quitting takes a lot of courage. So don't see another person quitting and then you start shaming them. Just know that it took a lot of courage for that person to leave, especially if it's a corporate job, and it's a corporate job which is paying well. For me, I was not being paid much. It was just peanuts, and quitting is not a bad thing, guys. Number 5 is you'll doubt your decisions. Especially when you quit and you're starting a new thing, you'll doubt all your decisions, and that's normal, and that's okay to doubt yourself, because you're doing this thing for the first time. You have new challenges, you're making these decisions for the very first time. And if you don't have, especially if you don't have a mentor, then you will doubt every decision, and that's okay. You'll get through it and things will just be fine. So guys, that's it for today. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if I inspired you today. And also don't forget to subscribe. Guys, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and you can comment down below if you have quit your job, what was your experience, if you are planning to quit your job, what is your expectation, and you can ask me questions in my DM. I don't mind. And also guys, you can share this video with your friends and family to get them inspired as well to follow their dreams. Bye, and I will see you next time.